Today something came to my mind. I thought I can share with you. Because some people go with they have a preconceived notion about some of the terminologies used in Vedas. Annam na nindayat pranova annam. This is a beautiful phrase. Annam is actually amudam. Amudam means it is nectar. It saves your life, it saves the life of the entire universe. That is amudam, nectar. One has to necessarily eat in this life to survive. Without eating, nobody can live. I'm talking about normal people like you and me, not like about very big people who say that we have not eaten for hundreds of days. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about very normal people like you, me, that's all, whomever we see around. Annam na nindayat pranava annam. When it is annam, first that question comes. When somebody cooks food in the kitchen, basically there should not be a fight in the kitchen. Any sort of fight or any sort of using any wrong words or any thoughts which are not good or any thoughts which one should not have at that particular point of time. All these things will affect the food what is being cooked. No longer it is annam, it is visham. So such a food, anybody can reject. Suppose I find a food which is not cooked in the way in which it should have been cooked. I don't mean the process of cooking, but if it is not cooked in the kitchen, the way as I already said, I have every right to reject the food. That will not become annam na nindayat. It is not ninde. I am not disrespecting food because in the first place it is not food, it is poison. So, when you do something, how you do it? When you cook something, how do you do it? Your mind, thoughts, the words spoken in the kitchen among the people there at that particular point of time, everything carries a merit. Please remember that food, even if you offer it to God, He is not going to take it. He is going to reject it. Because He knows very well, it is not food. It is not annam. It is basically visham. So, know the difference between annam and visham. Any visham can be rejected at any point of time. There is nothing wrong. The person will not be penalized. The person will not be penalized. It is not any sort of nindita. There is no curse. Absolutely. The person has got a right to say, I don't need this. I don't want this. I cannot eat this because it has not been prepared properly the way it should have been prepared. So when you cook food in the kitchen, take care. Be careful. Don't bring all your emotions there. That is not the place to exhibit your emotions or carry such thoughts. When you carry such negative thoughts, the food what you cook will also have that negativity. Any person who eats that food will carry that negativity. Anywhere you give that food, those people will be spreading only negativity and there will not be any positivity. You may be having some problem. I don't deny that. That day don't cook. If your mind is not all right, don't cook. You will be doing a disservice to your own family members. That day you say, I will not enter the kitchen because my mind is not all right today. Somebody else do that cooking, because it will not be annam, it will be visham. We have to offer it to God. We have to offer it to Atiti. We have to offer it to everybody at home. Sakshat Narayan is there. We have to offer it to him. We cannot offer visham to him. We have to offer annam to him. Though he is capable of converting visham into annam, you are not expected to serve visham to him. So please keep this in mind. All your emotions, all your thoughts, all your negative feelings, don't carry that to the kitchen. Then things will go haywire. Definitely, if such a food is given to me, I will definitely refuse. There is nothing wrong in refusing such a food. You can't blame me for that. So when you cook food, please take care that you don't do these things. The food will carry that. I will tell you a story from Bhagavatam. There was a king, there was a very big saint who used to visit almost once in a week or so to the palace to talk to the king, to advise the king on various matters. So the saint had come. That day the king said, why not you have some food? The saint was feeling a bit hungry. He was feeling a little bit hungry. So he said, okay, I will take the food. He was offered the food. After taking the food, he felt a little bit sleepy. The king said, why not you lie down on my bed? So the king took him to his bedroom, master bedroom, and offered his bed, and he lied there, and the king left the place. The king's pearl necklace was hanging there on a stand. The saint saw this. He liked the necklace very much. He took the necklace and kept it with himself. The king came. The necklace was missing. So he said, he ordered everybody to be checked. Nobody should leave the palace. Everybody have to be checked. Every person have to be checked. So the saint was also standing in the queue because he was also leaving. He knew very well if he is checked, they are going to find out the necklace. Suddenly the king came and saw him, the saint standing in the queue. The king said, who asked you to stand in the queue? That is for others, not for you. You are a very noble man. Please come. And he left him outside the palace gates. The saint came back home. He slept a night. In the morning, everything was over. 1, 2, etc. Everything got excreted from the body. Suddenly a thought came to the saint. What an act of sacrilege I have committed. What an act of sacrilege I have committed. I have done a sin. I have committed a sin. Now I will go back to the palace and give it to the king. He went back to the palace. The king said, oh, welcome, saint. What makes you to come so far? I did not expect you today. Normally you come only once in a week. Then the saint removed from his small bag which was hanging, he removed the pearl necklace and gave it to the king and said that yesterday I had stolen the necklace. The king laughed. I know. The thief had visited you and he gave the necklace to you, asked you to hand it over to me because he will be caught any time. You are such a noble person. Why are you going to steal it? You will never steal it. It's impossible. A saint, a sannyasi, a total sannyasi. You don't aspire for anything in life. Why are you going to? You will not commit such an act. The saint insisted, no, I only did it. Then the king said, then I have to thoroughly examine what is what. I cannot go just by your version. He called the minister. Yesterday we served food. From where did you get the rice, vegetable, etc.? Everything. From where did it come? The pulses, etc. From where did it come? From where did the rice come? The minister said, a thief had stolen a lot of rice and he had kept it in a godown. We happened to apprehend the thief. And this rice is only that rice. Now the king laughed and said, you are not the culprit, I am the culprit. I should have properly verified before serving you. The rice what was procured from the thief was served to you. It had its character. It had the character of the thief. So what food was offered, that food was nothing else but visham. That carried the thought of the thief. The thief used to commit robbery and that had entered the rice. It was there in the cereal. So, you are not the thief. In fact, I had not performed my responsibility properly. If at all somebody should be punished for this, it is me and not you. Everything, please remember, it goes into that. That is why you must be very careful when you cook food. All your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, whatever you talk will go into that. So be careful. Somehow I thought I should tell you this today. Nice to interact with you like this. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Enjoy life.